The LPGA Tour moved to Gladstone, New Jersey, and the Hamilton Farm Course for the Sybase Match Play Championship. It's the only match play event on the LPGA schedule this year. 64 players started the week, but after 4 rounds of knockout play, only 4 remained. World number 3, Suzann Pettersen, faced South Korea's Yeon Choi in the first semi-final, and it was the Norwegian who took control from the off. This approach of the par 5 11th enabled the 2007 LPGA Championship